Hello, everyone. So here is we have another listener, Tanisha, in our 100 Hours, 100 Stories series. And I'm Sonali Singh, founder of Sunonaa. Sunonaa is an emotional well-being space where we listen to people who need somebody to talk to. And Tanisha is our listener who have heard 100 stories from 100 different people in 100 hours. And I'm really excited to know how has this journey been for her. What did she learn? What did she experience? And what can I learn from her today? So, hi Tanisha, would you like to introduce yourself?
So, hello everyone, I'm Tanisha. I'm a second year psychology student and I work as an intern at Sunonaa. I'm also very excited to share my journey and my experience with you guys.
Yes. So, how has this journey been for you, Tanisha?
Honestly, I felt great when speakers share their emotions, share their stories, their background, and their struggles. It feels really nice to listen to different stories, and when they are really uh, when they actually open up, it feels great. Yeah.
Yeah. So, this journey was for 1 year for you, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure there has been times when it was difficult for you to um, commit to your session, but you still did it. So, and you must have your own ups and downs as well. So, how did you face those challenges? How did you, um, kept on going all this while?
So there were times where I did not have any energy at all to take sessions, but still I joined because of that feeling that I get when speakers open up and share their stories. The feeling that they are satisfied after venting out is very good. I cannot express that feeling. So yeah, that is what kept me going. And yeah, there were ups and downs. There were times where the speakers had genuine internet issues, connectivity issues, and there those were the times where I felt hurt. That I waited for this time and they didn't join, but it's fine. They had genuine issues. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I get you totally. Like when you are there to really
Hmm.
listen a story and you're all curious about what's going to happen, and then if at all they don't show up, then it's
Huh.
really hurts. And even interestingly, that's how Sunona started for me. Like in 2017, I was in Delhi, Indian Coffee Home, and I went there to listen to an ex-colleague, and she didn't show up. And I traveled from Gurgaon to Delhi. So it took me like 1.5 hours in that journey, and then waited there for half an hour. And then I realized, okay, she's not coming. And it was an afternoon, like not afternoon, almost 3, 4 p.m.
Hmm.
Um, and then I was like, okay, I'm here to listen. I'm gonna listen anyways. So I wrote on a piece of paper, I'm here to listen if anybody needs to talk. And
Yeah.
that's I did my first public listening session at
Yeah.
it. So I believe like if what are those alternatives that if there's nobody to hear, can we take that time to hear our own self?
Yeah.
Um, I wonder what is possible there. So you have heard so many stories, Tanisha,
Yeah.
and every story might have shown you a possibility, might have shown you a different way of living, a different way of being in the world. So, do you have any specific story to share that really is? Do you have any one story that you feel
Yeah.
like really resonated or really moved you in some ways?
So there was this
Sharing
girl.
details.
Huh?
Without sharing any names and details.
There was this girl. She was from a very remote area, and then she shifted to Navgurukul for her computer science coding, and then she's 16, and I think she's studied for a period of time, I don't remember. And then she is now earning, like she's earning from the age of 17. Like after a year, she started earning. And it actually kind of, inspired me because she told me that her mother gave her this Nokia. I don't remember which company ka cell phone button wala. So she used to use that, and every other people around her had these smartphones. So after working there, she bought herself a smartphone. So it kind of inspired me to, start earning her. Yeah.
Yeah. And for you to be able to see somebody of uh, that age,
She's
um,
young, yeah. She's
yeah,
20. Yeah.
really making things happening that she wants to do, definitely inspiring that
Yeah.
she can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, great. So, do you have any learning? Do you have anything, any experiences that you would like to share with our listeners from a listening session, from the activities that you get to do with Sunona? What have been your learnings and your takeaways from this journey?
Okay, so after listening to all the stories, the one thing that they have in common is the hard work and the dedication that they put in their work. And that is what I really liked, and it is inspiring. Uh, they are really dedicated because they study from morning, I think 9 to evening 8 or something, and they are really dedicated to do that. I should never. So yeah, that is what I'll like to tell the other listeners, to put their hard work and dedication if they want something to happen.
Yeah. And my question is more on, um, so when you listen to somebody, when you listen to their stories, you feel inspired,
Yeah.
uh, and you feel like you can, if they can do it, you can do it. But if they are sad, you can also hold space for them. If they're happy, you can also be happy with them. Um, and that changes our way of looking at life. Um, and we have learned a lot of different things in this journey. We learned how to understand emotions, we learned how to be silent when it's required. So, if there is any one technique, and it can be your own way of doing it, in your session that you used that worked for you, so did silence work for you more? Did connecting with them work for you more? Did, just having that casual talk before you go deep worked for you?
Um, Keeping the silence actually worked for me because when they are opening up, they take pauses in between, and when we don't interrupt them or we just stay silent for like 4 or 5 seconds, they start opening up more. That is what I've noticed a lot in my a lot of sessions. So yeah.
Have you practiced that in your real life as well?
Yeah, I have. I actually have with so many of my friends, and they opened up even more after that.
Wow, that's good to know.
It actually works. Yeah.
This is changing how you are in your personal relationships, how you are
Yeah.
listening to people in a real life.
Yeah, it is changing because after listening to my in real life, after listening to them, they always like come and say to me that you are very professional, you were so calm throughout and stuff.
Um, that's big. Thank you, Danisha.
that that habit I actually got after taking session in Sunonaa. Yeah.
Thank you. So when you say that to be able to live in silence and to be able to, um, you know, having those pauses and
Yeah.
not trying to fill it in
Huh.
with words and spaces, um, that really helps.
Because when the person who is venting out or opening up, he is not even he or she is not even in the right mind to listen to what the samne wala person is saying. So he the person actually needs those pauses so that they can figure out what they need to say or what they want to say.
Yeah. Yeah, I get to. Awesome. So I would like to tell you, Tanisha, that every session that you have done, we have gathered feedbacks of most of those sessions, and um, it's amazing to hear that we haven't ever received a negative feedback altogether. All our users were always um, happy. You were always felt better, felt calmer, felt connected, felt heard and supported after these sessions. And in just one session or in just 1 month, we have seen significantly 40% improvement in their mental health. Uh, because most of us don't feel belonged and don't feel comfortable in our own skin. And when we get that comfort and acceptance from others, um, it becomes easier to be in your own skin and lead your
Yeah.
life further. So, and I would like to give the entire credit to you and other listeners who have been committed this entire year to get these 100 stories and to let these 100 people feel heard. And I'm super
Thank you so
grateful.
much.
Thank
Yeah.
you for joining.
Thank you for letting me be a part of Sunonaa. Yeah. That has helped me develop my skills.
You are Sunonaa. Uh, when you are listening, you are Sunonaa itself. So now you being that, wherever you go, you will take Sunonaa with you. And I hope more people get to learn, to listen and to connect and to be that space for each other.
Yeah.
And this community is always here for you. I hope we get to reach more people and connect with more people in the coming time.
I hope that
If
too.
there's any message, if there is anything last words you want to say,
No, I think I said whatever I had to say.
awesome. I'll end the session then. Thank you, Tanisha. Have a great day. See you again.
Thank you so much. Have a great week.
You too.